Hi and hello. Once again, it's time for Monday Grab Bag, and today we are going to be featuring another developer spotlight. I've previously done a couple of these, but for longer term projects, but Monday Grab Bag seemed like a good time slot to do this particular one, and I also had to change my plans a bit at the last minute. So tonight's developer spotlight is for Juneflower, who happens to be in the chat right now. And the games we're going to be playing are called Amphora Hell, Gunk Patrol, was it? No, it was Gunk. Hang on. Sorry about that. Gunkprotocol and Labyrinth Derelict Abyss. Gunkprotocol, yep. I had the category up on the left side of the screen and it was truncated. And so let's see. The original plan was to play some of Juneflower's games, then do Idle Nightmare 2 Sabbath, as pictured here. But after looking very carefully through Twitch's policies and understanding how incredibly bending over backwards they are to say GTA is banned for reason, or GTA is fine for reasons, but other games that contain sexual themes or talk about it or address the elephant in the room as opposed to being completely arbitrarily included are not allowed, and it's them working backwards from the point of view of advertisers. And so normally I would not play this game on stream, and tonight will be no exception, sadly enough. I considered doing censor bars past what is already censored in the web version, but with Twitch's policies, even textual descriptions of sexual activity or even sexually charged descriptions seem like they could potentially be arguably on the other side of the policies, and Twitch is not famous for enforcing these policies evenly, especially toward VTubers. So, alas, I can only recommend you play Idle Nightmare 2 Sabbath yourself, and maybe I will make a VOD on YouTube, which apparently allows textual descriptions of stuff, so I could do the game justice. So, we're going to be starting off with Amphora Hell. Let's get this all fired up here, and again, because of the somewhat changed streaming plans here, I have had to improvise, and I am running a bit late. So, there we go. This is my first time starting this up, and let's check it out. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Idle Nightmare 2 is how I initially learned about Juneflower's works, along with seeing various artworks in a Discord that we both share. And so that caught me on to the rest of their work, and very interested by what I see. Quidcord, my beloved. Exactly. Broken shards of red terracotta, we mourn the death of art. From the kiln raise a new replica. Just press R to restart. Okay, I think I get it now. You can screen cross, that's good to know. It looks like the intro on the itch page wasn't addressed in-game, but a potter created an amphora that has legs on it, and then decided it wasn't good enough, and is off to destroy it. And so we are trying to run away and survive.
Get over here, redundant. I'll break you into 100.
I don't wanna let go. Thank you, Bjork, for following.
That laugh sound. I think Conley was talking about this poem here. Broken shards of red terracotta, we mourn the death of art. When the kiln raise a new replica, just press R to restart. And thank you for the follow as well. The game was rather noisy, so I didn't exactly catch who it was, but after my next death, I'll go and check that out.
Gotta do everything myself in here.
Really jamming out to this music, I gotta admit.
Get over here, redundant. I'll break you into 100 pieces.
Oh, got trapped. I'll give you a second to look at the chat here. Bjork and Fork, that is the first time chatter. Welcome. I had to adjust my window a little bit in order to get the chat fully visible. Friend who makes lots of small dodging avoiding games, inspired by them, Toby Alden. Bjork and Fork is a friend of yours. Hello.
Gotta do everything myself in here.
Looks like one of the best tactics would be to repeatedly transition between the top and bottom screen, but that also means that your vision has to be shifted to watch for hammers on both sides,
Get over here, redundant.
which makes it uniquely difficult to do.
I'll break you into 100 pieces. Your fighter, red.
Come on. Oh, that was too close. Yes! Lizard. And why were you given limb? To run away from such strife? Then run, to your every whim. Press escape to lead a good life. To freedom! Very delightful. And very gorgeous pixel art. Very good job at making tension in the game really quickly. For the relatively short duration that you have to survive, every second feels very, very long when you're dealing with that many different things to look at. Next up, Gunkprotocol. Let me adjust volume here on the game. Alright. Juneflower mentioning Gunkprotocol was their first Godot game. Godot. I keep... Godot game. Connection successful. Seek city terminal. Ah yes, and let me get the description for this one, because as I mentioned before, Amphora Hell had a description on the page that... So, Amphora Hell's description. My masterpiece. The Killmaster strokes his unkempt red beard as he observes the fruit of his labor. The first-legged Amphora, an idea so profound and arresting that he is sure to become the most respected potter in the realm within days. But suddenly, his eyes narrow. There's a dent, an imperfection. This work is nothing but junk. I'll shatter ye, you lousy pot. The terrified Amphora swiftly dashes out of the strike's way. Enraged, the Killmaster sends his autonomous mallets after it. No evidence of my failure must remain. Prepare to be scrapped. That was for Amphora Hell, and for Gunkprotocol. Primordial waters laced with microplastics. Red metal spires cage the holy soil forevermore. Anger festers under the mud mounds, deep below the ground. A signal runs through the smoke-filled orbit, all the way from Ceres straight to old coughing Earth. A data delivery blobbot moves its joint for the first time in centuries. Let's explore. Oh, that's a tree, I see. Hiding. Caves of Quid, an inspiration for this one. Hell yeah. Heavenly Static. New status. It can hear us. No data to whisper. Oh, yeah, okay. Run, little bot. Really loving the tile set. No recipient to transmit to. Seek city. Terminal, then data recipient. Walking brains, maybe? Baxandu. That game, I have a bit of history with, in that this is not going the direction you expect. I got a NES cart from a secondhand retro store. Could not get the thing to ever work. One time I managed to get the opening cutscene to play, and that was it. But you're gonna recommend it, huh? I'll definitely go and emulate it later on. When on high, the heaven had not been named. Mural depicting... Oh no, Twitch toss. That bird snake. Secret found. Hey. A lot of metal ruins over here. Is this where the city is? Definitely looking. Wheat plantation, potted flowers, giant gourd, containment units of some kind. Alright, that's another exit. I'll keep exploring in here for a while. Oh. Just about made a loop around the world, yeah. That's how I tend to explore games, is edges first, kinda. Oh. Terminal data download. Seek data recipient. Alright, well I know about the tower, which is potentially a transmission point, but also there's the ear. And I do want to try whispering the secrets first. Ooh. Loving that destroyed building sprite. Oh! I didn't notice it at first, but this is where I started out, and those are dormant versions of myself. Blobbot charging station. I gotta say, Blobbot is kind of a gender. Heavenly static on entering this area. Tiamat accepts your offer. Seek Beacon Tower. Hut, hut, hut. Protocol successful. Folder password. Blind Tiamat. Thanks for playing. And... okay, we do have animals in this setting, or at least used to. That's the game. Submit that GDQ. Let's see. I could absolutely go quicker if I wanted to. Hooray! Only one thing I haven't seen, and it's north of the Red City. Okay. Yeah. Blobbot run. Ah, over here. Gotcha. Giant rose to hide behind. Corpse flower, I think that's called. The really, really stinky one. Gorgeous little grove tile set. Very cool. Blobbot is going to hide here. Good night, Blobbot. So the game also featured a folder. Let's see here. Let's see. Ah. All right. Let me hop over to the other scene here. All right, if I share the bonus folder contents, Juneflower?
To another place.
Yes. So there was a zipped folder called bonus, and putting in the password blind Tiamat from the end got us a few images, some OGG files, which I'll be passing over for the moment, 2 drafts at the game's music, and also a news report and 3 pieces of artwork. So we've got blobbot.png, Model C, 8 gigabytes of storage. Friend. We've got... Oh! Very interesting. We've got a world map. Including a nice little highlight of the hidden room that's present. Those are coordinates that I could presumably look up in the real world, but I won't be doing that right now. Coordinates of the location, which may or may not be Earth. And we've got protag. Somewhere in Iraq. Apparently is where that leads to. Gundam-looking guy. Oh, right, the chat isn't visible during this. So, Juneflower says the coordinates are somewhere in Iraq, and Gundam-looking guy. News report. A notepad file. Cycle 16. Earth year 2345, May 12th. 1,645 dead after mysterious incidents across the solar system. At EH 1630, as in the hour, large mounds of orange mud appeared in several ships. The strange matter was severely irradiated. Bones of majority of ship personnel were broken down into protein, causing many casualties. Problem was reported aboard Illuster, Great Galactic Bank Central Ship, Earth Army Flotilla lead vessel, White Spire, Empire Government Management and Bureaucracy vessel. The mud was later identified as originating from what remains of Earth. The incident coincides with large seismic activity in the southern ex-Iraq area of Earth. So large mounds of orange mud started appearing in maybe inside ships, so maybe teleported, and this was sent after a planet-wide seismic event, sounds like. Very, very neat. And on to the third. The pact is fulfilled, says Geneflower. On to the next. Let's see. Oh, come on, did I close the folder? There. Volume mixer to adjust. Labyrinth is slightly old and kind of geeky, but still interesting. The key reason I picked this one is because of the artwork. I think it's really gorgeous. Let's see. Anything that needs to be adjusted? Looking good. Okay. Oh. Shouldn't have done that. Let's see. This opens up an option menu that I can adjust visual settings, but I need to keep the resolution as is because I've already adjusted the screen for it. Lotus fruits. I'm one of those people that's really sensitive to the circular shape thing. You are fully formed. Do what you must. Tryptophobia. Yeah, that's the one. Only object with a blinking outline can be interacted with. That's a nice feature to have. Oh, that's it. I knew I was forgetting something. There. This game was kind of made in opposition to the game I released before this one, Remnants. In that one, progression was linear and most things could be interacted with. And so then this would be... Oh. Don't think I didn't notice that. Non-linear and most things cannot be interacted with. Everything is fine, and I hope you die. Big homie anguish. Small worm reading inside a doll's body. I know how you feel. And in all honesty, I just really can't take this goddamn shit anymore. Let's go. I'm reminded of Yume Nikki's Hell Maze. Straight for the Hell Maze. Yep. Oh, this one seems like it's big. Loops both ways. That's kind of why I figured of it being that sort, because Yume Nikki's Hell Maze was as well, and I have some knowledge of what the RPG Maker engine and what makes it tick and what's easy and not easy with it, so... Oh no. Okay, I've been here. Loving the music though. Yep, I looped. Yeah, I've got no musicality personally, so... Tempting to just revert a little bit. Nope. Hell voice. Oh my. After all this time, is my lonely sentence finally nearing its end? Or perhaps you are the relic collector. Either way, I'm delighted to finally have the opportunity to get out of this undesirable place. Can you believe they threw me in here for nothing but the tender crime of enjoying myself? I am a tolerant person, but I might want to request some form of reparation for this. In any case, let us make headway. Onwards. You, remember the path you used to get there, right? It is a pretty good trick. Vertically, it looks like there isn't all that much space before it does a wraparound. Horizontally, though, I'm not sure. Ha! Alright. Glad to have that out of the way. Ooh. This is just like that preview image I used. Relic obtained. Esh. That damned fool Amphora. Even long after our passing, her infernal contraptions just keep on creating life. A never-ending flow of useless critters, all living and dying in ignorance. To think I used to help her. just take what's left of me and go on. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Ooh. Not yet. No thanks. Ah, jeez. Wow, that bottle sprite is a cameo that was later used in, Bug Friend. It's a different sprite, but yeah. Okay, yeah, I just remember one vertical ball and one overturned one, but... yeah. Okay, so those mark... I was afraid that that was going to be a teleport maze, but I'm starting to think that that's actually a warp zone for me to access the different districts. Because I remember seeing symbols that were equally spaced like that while I was in there. Awesome. Failure. You. The relief your existence brings me is immeasurable. As you can see, I was unsuccessful. However, I have faith that you will not suffer the same fate. I wish you the best of luck, and thank you. Ugh. Bunny. Materia. As you traverse these rooms, you might think of this place as a carefully constructed, coherent structure. It is the easy thing to assume, but that would be untrue. The more I study it, the more I realize this place is closer to a stain, dripping stochastically under the effect of gravity. There is no purpose to the frame of these walls. However, that doesn't mean they are devoid of meaning. I see it as a vandalism of the notion of place itself. But that is just my own deduction. And I'm just a big glowing thing that's suspended into the air, so what do I know, really? There's value to be found in the mess. My instincts for maybe I can look at this. It seems really weird to have like giant dragons that are juggling globs of goo, especially ones that are named Moo, but I don't know. Maybe this was like weirdly prophetic of a room or something. Build this one using your imagination, lol. I have a knack for pressing into invisible walls. Whoa. Okay, I like that. Oh my god, that is so cute. I think I've gotten the good ending. Love the little look around. Precious worm. Fishy worm. Spidery worm. Very transformative creature. Wheel of Dolor. We are all born into this world with the burden of having to care. The distinction is whether or not you choose to discard it. I have tried not to for my entire life, but I cannot blame the beings that do. I transform into a carrot? I'm really loving this segment. This is really, really pretty. Smiley book. Pray ponder those orbs, my lord. I don't know, it could be an Easter egg. Worth a try. Worm stuff was reused from an unfinished game, same with those orbs. Oh, we're back here, okay. That beetle's dancing. Oh, it's you. I am Amphora, the lymph scholar. Through lymph tracing I created this place. And yet all that remains of me is this dark stain. My research fruitless. I summoned you here, as such I believe you deserve no... I summoned you here. As such, I believe you deserve to know why. The Labyrinth traps us. Beyond our existence, we remain stuck as relics. Gather us, and leave this place. We will be free, and so shall you. Now go. May you be successful. Hint system, huh? I am the hint machine. I can help you find relics. Do you require my aid? I'll try it, just to see. Hint system operational. Interact again to dispense hint. In white area, northwest section. Still really love the use of negative space that this game uses. the primary color scheme being just the black emptiness and all the other neon overlaid on top of it. Hello. Ah, yes. Eight relics, so there's quite a fair bit to find still. I was just here though, so. I don't mind wandering for a bit. Ha! Ha ha! Recordling. Whoa. I've seen many worlds and this is the stupidest of them all. RPG Maker Rooms microblog. Later. I have a relic to pick up. Scree. Friend. Alright, let's check this out. Ah, yes, the other secret that I also noticed but didn't actually follow through on. Pardon me. Goop. Hell yeah. Oh, friend. Friend. Oh, hello. The relic collector. Hey, if you look through the branches here, you can see into the opposite room. Do you see that skeleton? I used to be a little kid. Showed up out of nowhere a while ago. I was already a relic, so I couldn't do anything but watch. Poor thing stayed in that room, confused, until it starved and died. I don't think it was even 10 years old. I had to watch its little body rotting away and being torn apart by maggots and flies. Not much of a choice for me to look away, you see. This kid is all I think about anymore. I'm glad you're there. Hopefully I can stop thinking about it after we leave the Labyrinth. I'll do what I can, friend. Vroom. It's a white area. I don't think I've actually ended up seeing that place yet. started in the white area. Oh, yes. Yeah, okay. Okay, yes. And then everything else I linked to around... Yeah, okay. Sorry, I got so distracted by all the artwork. I got to turn into a worm. I am a worm, controlling a body and mask, maybe. Very good effect. This is new too, but I'll stick around the white area for now. So I... Same. Second favorite design. Okay, I do remember this from... Yeah. Still chuckling about that room. Oh, I have all 12. Okay. I gotta know. All relics found. Hint system inactive. My symbol. The deed is done. Awesome. They have been unleashed into our world. Very, very cool. Okay, so that is those three. Dirt. It's only 7:20 right now. I saw the play video file line type in RPG Maker. I knew I had to use it. Okay, so this is the point in which I would play Idle Nightmare, because it would make for a good transition point between a game that is a collaboration between Juneflower and Adrian Dittrich. And from there, after that, I would transition over to playing The Wizard Ran, which will be a new series that I will be doing. But we are missing that middle point, and so I am going to just start up The Wizard Ran. Oh, Wizard Ran is also a collab? Or, oh, hang on. Try this game. One second here. Okay. Oh, I think I actually tried this game a little bit. Okay. RCOT. Let me make sure that my volume is a bit down because I think that this is going to be rather loud. Okay, so as I adjust the... So is this made for the Game Breakers Toolkit sort of development thing that Adrian hosts sometimes? Yep, Adrian's Game Jam. Okay. Let me make sure that Firefox volume is very much lower. And yes, this is... So yes, some important context before we start up RCOT. It is about making... It was made for Game Breakers Toolkit, which is about making the worst game possible. And this one was made just adding completely random shit. So... Let's go get grocery. So I can only rotate while I'm not on a road.
Could I interest you in these here essential oils?
Nah. You have no rights. $15, $900, 6 centillion ballers, 78 molars, 5. Ito. I have purchased freezer. I am negative 22 ballers. I have been captured. Buy produce. Buy toilet paper. Worms planet.
Fuck off.
And nut seeds and dried fruit. I love how the text moving around means that, and overlapping means that's essentially impossible to tell what you're buying until after you do. Energy drink with electrolytes. That sounds good. Buy cereals, crackers, and cookies. I'm being surrounded by the Umineko characters. Relentless Rika. All cops are besties. A-cab. Yeah, that's true. A-cab. Why was I made sentient? I'm above everything. Oh no, Spike Pit. Get off the road!
Could I interest you in these here
The
essential
metaverse is a shared virtual space. It describes the future internet of persistent. Passing through. Run slower, OMG. You're getting stronger. Passing through. Things spawn more the more you interact with them. Oh yeah, damage boost from the top. Run faster, OMFG. Very slightly over time, the game gets worse because there's more and more things as you interact with them. Get over here. I want to talk to you. The marinara must flow. Collect 30 marinara fruit crystals. Genius is the gold in the mine. Talent the miner is the... Talent is the miner who brings it out. A quote from somebody. This is video games. I could not agree more. Countess of Blessington. I just looked at my actual stats. 68 stress, 6 stings, 19 wounds, 2 hostility, 2 crimes, 20 muggings, negative 114 ballers, 11 bigotry, 2 NFTs, 1 freezer, 1 pasta, rice, noodles, bread, 1 produce, 1 toilet paper, 7 junk, 1 cans, 1 drinks, 1 preserved sauces and oils, 1 snacks, 1 baking, 1 nuts, seeds, and dried fruit, dairy, meat, protein, herbs and spices, energy drink with electrolytes, cereals, crackers, and cookies, sweat 8, marinara crystals 30, and 1 cough.
Could I interest you in these here essential oils?
Ah, okay, he's talking about purchase. The voice line talks about purchasing essential oils, and then he sells you on NFTs. If I could stare directly at the camera with my avatar, I would.
Could I interest you in these here essential oils?
Oh my god, I'm a billionaire.
Could I interest you in these here essential oils?
I have 5 NFTs and making tons of money. I am no longer making tons of money. I am now rapidly oscillating in money. In ballers, rather. Oh god. And that was one day of my beautiful protagonist's life. It's commentary on the rat race, you see. The smog exfoliates. You have anger in the smog. You have mildly inconvenienced the smog. I'll bite you. Have you seen the light?
Could I interest you in these here essential oils? Could I interest you in these here essential oils?
Bjork and Fork, who is also in the chat. You played this game 7 times in a row, according to this. Hit and run. Hit and run. It's true. Oh, she's stealing ballers. Oh my god. I just realized. She also steals your ballers in, Okay, that's enough of that. Yeah. You can dream about her in Idle Nightmare 2, and she also steals your ballers there. So that was a collab between Juneflower and Adrian Dittrich. I keep getting that wrong. She gives you psyche by being cute. Correct. So true. And so next I want to highlight a series game playable on the web called The Wizard Ran. So let me go and set that up. Thank you so much, Juneflower, for making such fantastic games and one absolute fever dream hell experience that is nonetheless very entertaining. And let's start up the first chapter of The Wizard Ran. New Firefox window. Gotta do this carefully. Let's see, is there a category for it? There is not. Gotta love it, being a streamer that, no sarcasm here, like, genuinely, I love being a streamer that picks games where there is no previous, it's the wrong window, dang it. There we go. This is a very dumb way to do this, but whatever, I'm improvising on the spot here. Okay, that looks decent enough. The Wizard Ran is a multi-game series in which a wizard runs. The first chapter in the TWR Mystery Series. New chapters released every week on Wednesdays. Each chapter will feature multiple endings. Use your innate video game logic to solve the puzzles ahead. Try dumbass things. Break the world, then run away. WASD and arrow keys to move. Spacebar, X, or Shift to interact. Use the mouse for some actions. And then the one thing I remember about this game is that the very first time you click, it makes a loud noise, so let's see. The game does not save. Nothing you do will be remembered. Oh, hello there. I'm Dr. Cueball. Let's start with some basic questions. First, what is your name? Moo. So your name is Moo this time. Interesting. What about your age? Can you remember how old you are? 31. So you're 31 this time. Alright, we can work with this. One last question then. Do you know where you are right now? No. Ha, of course. There's no way you know where you are. You've been unconscious this whole time. Alright, that's all I need from you. You can go back to your cell, Moo. For your safety, make sure to follow the guards. Your cell is right here. Get in. Don't get too close, pal. Oh, hi, Mark. Sorry, I meant Moo. Is what you go by these days? It's hard to follow you sometimes, but I'll do my best. Not quite used to the whole variable identity thing. Try not to get in any trouble, okay? If something bad happens, press R to restart. Whoa, how'd you even get here? Let me turn the volume down just a little bit more, because that's a very loud static sound. So, The Wizard Ram is a series of 8 chapters, and each of them is drastically different from each other. And as mentioned, each of them also have multiple endings. This is the Plant 13 main grinder. They throw us in there once they're done experimenting on us. No one knows what it does, but once in there, you won't be able to leave. Unless you're fast enough to escape, I guess. I'm not. They broke my kneecaps last time I tried stealing something. I heard that it's possible to escape through the body disposal chute. I've always been good with numbers. They define our world. Did you know? All the prisoners here are 21 years old. This facility is called Plant 13. Also, the code to storage is 1785. How did I guess this one? It's because the stupid padlock makes noise. Just listen to it carefully when someone enters a code. 1785. Ooh-tee-too-too. We're fast now. Damn. Not fast enough, I guess. I probably should have actually gone through the walls. Living in the city, you know you have to survive. Living in the city, you know you have to survive. Living in the city, you know you have to survive. That's a bad song that gets stuck in my head. A deeply short-clipped version of a Sonic R song. Sonic R rules. Oh. See ya, nerds. Ending 1 of 5. The wizard ran. So let me get this straight. The wizard escaped. Yes, sir. He was wearing a hat, sir. He was wearing a... Okay. Let's analyze this situation, should we? Who was in charge of the hat? The one that the wizard used to run away. Sharp? Please tell me you did everything to keep the hat safe. Haha, Sharp fucked up. And who is in charge of the storage area? The area by which the wizard escaped? Aw, dang it. We will go after him, sir. It was already tons of trouble to get him in there in the first place, though. What about your research, Cue-Ball? I, didn't find anything of value this time, sir. My theory is sound, but unfortunately I could not prove the weakness. If you could just give me more time. We do not have time, Cue-Ball. And our enemy has infinite amounts of time. Fix this, Cue-Ball. Yes, sir, I will. Our recon team already has intel on the wizard's last known whereabouts. It appears that he's going home. Fascinating. This wizard won't be able to run for long. So we learned some things. Why, hello there. I'm Dr. Cue-Ball. Let's start with some basic questions. First, what is your name? Mark. Oh, so you remembered your name. What else do you remember? What about your age? Can you remember how old you are? 21. I see, you're 21. Yes, you are, haha. Looks like our treatment is working. One last question, then. Do you know where you are right now? Plant 13. Impressive that you know this, given how long you've been unconscious. Alright, that's all I needed from you. Marvelous, Mark. Since apparently that's what you want to be called. It appears that my theories were correct. The outer gods are capable of time travel. However, it's definitely possible to trick them by feeding them wrong information in the future. I hope this injection didn't hurt too much. It's the most non-lethal one we have. You'll be put in an extremely deep sleep. No restarting for you. The results of my research will be a huge boon to our species, and maybe one day our species will manage to defeat yours permanently. My name is Ran. I think I misheard. Is that really what you remember? What about your age? Can you remember how old you are? 23. No, I don't remember where I am. So the number on the pad switches each time, but please don't throw me in the grinder. Please don't throw me in the grinder. You coming? I'm gonna watch. I would like for this to go faster, please. Shades, answer me. What is happening? So let me get this straight. The wizard escaped. Okay, he's alive in this segment. Let's go to chapter 2, shall we? If you press F, you've paid your respect to the departed. Here lie the fruit merchants. They could not be saved in time, but they will always be remembered. This is the resting place of Officer Nicholas, champion of justice, loving father. Grandpa. What do you mean it's cursed? Shut up and take my money. That, for the context, that is the avatar of the person who made this game. Adrian. This one should cover most ranges, yes. Hello. You seem to also be investigating the Castleton tunnels. Maybe we can help each other out. There's a tunnel network west of here that's a real maze. I learned that 2 secret societies use it as their headquarters. The first one is a dangerous religious organization trying to summon their new apostle. My advice is to avoid them at all costs. They might lure you in. Do not follow the apostle. The second one is some kind of farmers guild. I haven't actually seen them in a while, but sometimes you can hear the sounds of their livestock. Maybe you should contact them later. I've heard they have an outpost near the Cursed Forest. That's all from me. Hope you find what you need. Please think of me if you find anything. Treasure. Well, this was a mistake. What are you buying, stranger? Oh, wait, you're not a stranger. You're that hat person. I'm not gonna deal with this infinite eggs to set as bullshit again. Go do your business somewhere else. Oh, hey, you found my secret. I mean, you found my music shop. I was told not to sell anything to you. But listening is free. Oh, sorry, I already sold this one. It's cursed anyway, you wouldn't want it. Oh, you managed to get in. Well, I'm instructed not to let you in the Castleton Market. But also no one said anything about kicking you out if you do get in. So I guess you could stay. If you leave, I'll go back to keeping you out, though. My brief stint as a security guard tells me that that is more or less the correct policy. You're back. I tried calling several times, but you never answered. Did you actually lose your phone? Ron, you're 25 now. You should really be more responsible about those things. I guess you could just buy a new one with all your money. With the millions you've made through cryptid trading. Or did that also just not go as planned, like everything else? Oh well, this is fine. I really shouldn't worry so much. It can be really hard being your mother sometimes, but I'm glad you're healthy. Speaking of health, you should go see your grandma. She keeps asking about you and about great-grandchildren. Not that I care. Your life, your choices. But you really should go see her. She misses you. And then maybe consider spending some time here? Your stepdad and I miss you. Damage boosting, baby. Ah. Invulnerability frames, baby. So, what do we know about our protagonist thus far? There's 3 important details that we've been asked about previously in the previous chapter that we now know the answer to. I'm good at platformers. At least the spikes match up to the locations of the platforms above. There's a lot of ghosts up there. Hey pal, remember me? We haven't been introduced properly yet. My name is Shades. Lovely little town you got there, full of interesting people. I understand you better now, and I'm sure we can become best friends, but in the meantime I have to either capture you or kill you. Why not both? And in 1 of 5, the wizard ran. Dang it, where did he go? And why was Sharp so inept today? She did absolutely nothing. It's like she had this wrong range or something. She should have kept the pistol. God, I love this ringtone. Hello? Sir, the wizard escaped again, sir. Yes, sir. He's going into the cursed forest. Of course, I'll manage to catch him. I know a shortcut and I'm fully equipped now. Yeah, well, I'll try that, of course, but only if the forest demons don't get him first. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Can't happen if I kill the demons first. You can count on me, sir. I'm gonna need more gear for that. Where the fuck is Sharp? So let's click the previous chapter button, which is below. Uh-oh. I think something has gone terribly wrong. Doesn't stop me from winning, though. What is your name? Well, we know the true answer to that now, don't we? It's Ran. Ron. I think I misheard. Is that really what you remember? What about your age? Can you remember how old you are? We learned from our mother. 25. 25 years old? That is, very accurate to what's in our files. Yes. One last question, then. Do you know where you are right now? Castleton? No, we're not exactly in Castleton. It would make sense that you're confused given the treatment. It appears I was mistaken. You were captured because we assumed you were the vessel of an outer god. One sign of possession is that your previous memories are wiped. But your memories seem fine? It appears that I need to fire someone. 2 people, perhaps. You're free to go. We'll move you out in a few hours. With due compensation for being wrongly detained, of course. Tricked him. Our memories were wiped, but what we did is we stole memories from further in the future than he anticipated. Namely, from Chapter 2. And so, while we do seem to be some sort of time god, like he's looking for, we managed to import information enough to trick him. And then that's about time here. So I will be doing this game as the new Friday series to replace Aiden. And let's see. But before we do that, there's a couple little things I want to show off. Okay, I don't remember how to do it. I thought I needed the hat in order to do it. I'm going to jump ahead to Chapter 4 for a very specific reason. A very, very specific reason that will become very obvious in a moment. So this is what happens after the Cursed Forest. The 4th episode in the Wizard's Adventures, now in 4D. You're late. Also, where's your formal company outfit? Dang, I really have to do everything around here. You can use the spare one I have. Howdy, I'm the owner of this farm. I heard that someone got murdered? Y'all better figure this out or I'll start shooting. The killer had the company outfit on. Oh, it's you, from the Castleton Tunnels. I'm a regular consultant at OE. They invite me here every year. You've helped me a bunch last time, so let me help you out. There are 3 clues to find in this farm. Once you find one, present it to a participant and they'll give you a testimony. But beware, the murderer will always lie when questioned. So we'll be doing the murder mystery stuff later. For now, I just want to show this room. Adrian. Oh hey, welcome to my secret dev room. Wait, no, it's actually not secret at all this time. It's 2 p.m. on Wednesday the 21st right now, and this game is supposed to be ready today. With the power of deadlines, I will prevail. Also, I have a new headset and mouse now. Nuki gifted them to me. Can you imagine I made the first 3 chapters with constant unwanted double clicks? Sometimes my old headset would remove sound from one ear. Very annoying. Glad I have better gear now. Thanks, Nuki. See you in the next dev room. Or party, I don't know. To Nuki Wish. Oh, hi, Dad. Merry Christmas. Wait, you're not my dad. Why are you called Ron, then? Izori. Does that work? Achieved share. This dinner will truly be to die for. Avro. Someone spiked her punch. Clone. Feeling woozy. A spherical. Hey, is it just me or does this punch taste funny? Ainsley. We could be home right now. Why are we here? Mino. Oh, I saw your nice hat earlier. I think I sewed one of those. I think I sewed one of those one time long ago. Minto Pixel. Hey, when are we going to eat? I'm starving. Zalumpy. How much would it cost for your hat to be turned red and white? Also, what the hell is a peseta? OMG, it's Bald Dude. Moo. Psst. Hey, I'm not supposed to be here either. I'm Moo, the slime. I snuck into this party to absorb some snacks. Seen any grape jelly around? Stares directly at the camera. Anyway, yeah. I took interest in this game after the first chapter and was watching as the development went through. And during a segment before this chapter released, there was the opportunity to have yourself appear in the party room during the murder mystery chapter. And so I was given Ron's sprite as a template, edited it, and made myself. And this is prior to Moo having a fully coalesced identity. Definitely during the early phases, apart from when I just had conceptual ideas on what Moo is and should be and looks like. I've spent the last several years further coalescing what Moo is and just various traits. So this remains a nice little time capsule, almost. That said, that's going to be about it for today. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone, and thank you especially for
To another place.
Thank you especially to Juneflower for making the fantastic games that we played during the first half of the stream. Amphora Hell was really fun. The artwork in all of those games is beautiful, including the absolutely chaotic energy of RCOT. And I will see about posting a bonus video on my VODs channel on YouTube that goes through An Idle Nightmare 2 Sabbath. But alternatively, I simply recommend that you play that game yourself. Idle Nightmare 2 Sabbath, with the image here. I would like to once again reiterate, though, that the game is for adults only. Okay? Yes. Slime gaming forever. I really enjoyed my time with that, and that's where I learned about Juneflower's work. So I was like, I gotta see more by these folks. And I was already familiar with Adrian, which is how I learned about Idle Nightmare 2 in the first place. So, anywho, that's going to do it for today's stream. Thanks again to everyone, and to another place.